ARMY shocked. VBTS reveals a surprising message in his latest live. What really happened? Hello ARMY. Welcome back to BTS fans. The place where we don't just talk about BTS news, but dive into every emotion, bring every word to life, and connect every moment shared by Jungkook, Taehyung, Jimin, Jin, RM, J-Hope, and Suga with the world. And today, we're not talking about rumors. We're not talking about airport looks. We're not talking about schedule updates. Today, we're discussing something much deeper. A live broadcast that was short, but left a deep emotional impact. A live that began without planning, but ended with millions of hearts changed. A live where Kim Taehyung spoke from the truest part of his heart. A live that appeared without warning. Everything started from one tiny thing. A notification. V is live. And with just those words, the entire world seemed to pause. Within seconds, ARMY group chats exploded. Twitter trembled with excitement. TikTok flooded with Taehyung live clips. International fans called their friends. Alarms were reset. Some ARMY even woke up from sleep. That is the power of Kim Taehyung. He doesn't need promotions. He doesn't need a schedule. He just needs to appear. And the world automatically turns toward him. Taehyung appeared sitting casually on a sofa, wearing an oversized hoodie, his hair slightly messy, as if he had just woken up or just finished resting. But that's exactly what made this live feel so genuine. No studio lighting. No filters. No concept. Just Taehyung. And honesty. Something felt different. From the beginning, the atmosphere already felt different. Taehyung didn't start with jokes like usual. He didn't tease ARMY with EGO. He didn't play jazz tracks like he often does. This time, he was quieter. He smiled softly. He stared at the camera as if he wanted every ARMY to truly hear him. Slowly, the viewers reached hundreds of thousands. Comments flowed so fast they became unreadable. But Taehyung remained calm, as if he had prepared his heart for this moment. The first words that shocked ARMY. After a few minutes, Taehyung took a deep breath and said, ARMY. That single word alone caused the live chat to explode. Then he continued, his voice softer than usual. There's something I want to say. Something that has been on my mind for a long time. And in that moment, the calmness of the live turned into global silence. No music. No movement. No laughter. There was only Taehyung. And millions of ARMY waiting. A message he never expressed before. Taehyung looked into the camera with sincere eyes and said, Sometimes I feel like you give me too much. The comments turned into a storm of crying emojis, hearts, and we love you Taehyung. But Taehyung continued. You wait, support, love, even when I don't appear. Those words made many ARMY cry. Because it was true. ARMY has always waited for him, without conditions. From trainee days, to debut, to difficult moments, to now, when BTS members are on different paths. Taehyung rubbed his nose slightly, as if holding back emotions, and said softly, I want you to know. I feel everything. And I'm very grateful. The most emotional moment. After a long pause, Taehyung lowered his gaze, then looked up again with an expression full of sincerity. ARMY. You might not know this, but you changed my life. Some ARMY fainted emotionally. Some couldn't stop crying. Some even had to turn down the volume because the emotion was too heavy. Then Taehyung said, his voice trembling slightly. I don't know what will happen in the future. But I want you to know that. He stopped. Took a long breath. Looked into the camera, making sure every ARMY heard him clearly. You will always be a part of my life. Forever. And the moment the words left his lips, the live chat erupted like digital fireworks. Does Taehyung miss ARMY? Many ARMY wondered. Was Taehyung going through something difficult? Does he miss the stage? Miss ARMY? Miss hearing thousands of voices call his name. But Taehyung gave a tender smile and said, "Don't worry, I'm okay. I just wanted to be honest today." And somehow, those words made ARMY even more emotional. Because it felt like Taehyung was truly opening his heart. A big surprise, he's preparing something. Near the end of the live, Taehyung suddenly said, "I'm working on something. Something I'm making with all my heart." ARMY went wild. What is it? A comeback? A new album? A surprise single? A global collaboration? A personal project? Or something entirely new? But Taehyung only smiled mysteriously. You'll find out soon. I hope you look forward to it. That smile. That small but genuine smile instantly made the live trend worldwide. The live ends but the emotion doesn't. When Taehyung finally said, "I miss you. More than you think." The live ended. But the emotional impact. It exploded. Within minutes. Worldwide trends, #Taehyung we love you. Trending in Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, America, Europe. Korean media wrote articles. Fansites uploaded analysis. YouTubers reacted immediately. TikTok flooded with emotional edits. Fans wrote long letters of support. It was as if the entire world was moved by the same wave of emotion. What does this live actually mean? Many fans believe the live reveals three important things. 1. Taehyung misses ARMY deeply. His eyes and voice said it all. 2. He is preparing a personal project. Something meaningful. 3. He wants ARMY to know their bond will never change. Even as BTS members walk their individual paths for now. Part 10, a message that will be remembered forever. This live reminds us that BTS are not just idols. They are not just singers. They're not just performers. They are human beings. Connected to ARMY through sincerity, gratitude, and a love that cannot be explained with ordinary words. And Taehyung, with this simple live, has given one of the most emotional messages in recent years. Thank you ARMY for watching BTS fans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because every word from Taehyung, every step of BTS, and every moment that makes the world pause, will always be explored here. See you in the next video. We purple you, ARMY.